Have you ever felt like what you're doing as far as being a collector has stopped being fun and started being more stressful than anything? And it's like, what do you do when your collection becomes your stress? The one thing that's supposed to be relieving you of stress is actually causing the stress. Well, there are a few things you can do to flip that. So what do you do when your collection is causing you stress? Well, the first thing you could do is you can just quit. You know, wrap it up.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up.
Let it go. But if you don't want to do that, then there are other things you could probably do as well. First thing you need to do is pinpoint what is the cause of the stress. Now, if one of the causes is money, then you probably should just cut back, create a budget, cut back on spending, focus more on specific things that you want versus just buying a bunch of stuff, not buying random stuff, not doing impulse spending. Create a checklist for yourself and try to stick to that. And that'll probably alleviate some of that stress that you got from just probably overspending, spending way too much, that type of thing, right? Now, if it's about space, well, the one thing about space is kind of fixed. For example, like if you're in a house, that space is fixed. So once the space you got allocated for your collection fills up, there's pretty much not much you can do. But what you can do is you can start getting rid of stuff that you no longer want, stuff that you probably bought that you shouldn't have bought, off impulse, something like that. You can configure how your setup is. Like, for example, what I did was I got rid of like all my detox because I felt like they was limiting my space, and I built myself some custom shelves out of garage shelves, which actually gave me more space within the same space that I had. So you could do something like that. And then you can just slow down on buying, cut down on some lines you don't need. That's what I started doing. I done got rid of pretty much almost all of my McFarlane figures, because I'm really not into 112 like that anyway. So, I mean, I still got some 112 stuff, but it just was too much. So I got rid of my McFarlane. I got rid of all my NECA, except the stuff that fits in with my 1/6. I got rid of most of my AEW figures. I got rid of a bunch of stuff. I cut a lot of lines out. But yeah, you might have to just do that. Cut out some stuff and get rid of some stuff and free up some space. I'm trying to think what else would cause you stress in this hobby. It's usually money and space are the main things. It can't be the people, because you can always just cut the people off. I mean, I know we got a lot of crazy people, weirdos, assholes, anything you could think of, you name it, we got it amongst the collector, amongst collectors. You just cut people out. I mean, if it ain't close friends or family, if it's just people on social media, that type of thing, let's see, I'm probably in like no, actually I'm not. I'm not in no groups that don't have anything to do with BSTs. If it's not a BST group, like on Facebook, I'm not in it. I used to be in 1-6 Republic. I used to be in 1-6 Society. I used to be in a couple Transformer Masterpiece groups. I removed myself from all those groups. All of them. Cause a lot of times the stuff that go on in them groups, I ain't got time for that. So yeah, the people, you can easily remove yourself from the people as well. Yeah, I know stuff that bothers me that I'm probably just gonna stop. Like I said, I stop buying certain lines. I started dumping lines and brands because it's unnecessary money I was spending. I already don't go out hunting for stuff. I'm just not into doing that. That's another thing you could do. If you tired of like going to stores and stuff and not finding what you need, stop buying your stuff online. Why are you even chasing stuff down in these stores doing hunts only to come up short anyway? So yeah, I'm not doing that. Listen, I think I'm winding down anyway. I'm 50 now. I already got a lot, as y'all can see from my 20 plus years of collecting. And I don't see myself doing this till I'm 60, even 55. I don't see myself doing it. I don't see myself doing it past this year. This is probably my last year of buying stuff. Cause I pretty much got everything I think I want anyway. But even if I don't, I'm just not, it ain't there for me no more to just be chasing and buying all this stuff. So this is probably my last year. Like I said, I no longer want to chase things down. I don't want to research stores and try to find pre-orders and go on a chase for stuff. I don't want to do all that no more. I ain't trying to juggle pre-orders no more. Like, damn, okay, I got this on pre-order or pre-orders all coming in at the same time. I don't want to do that no more either. I don't want to deal with boxes and trying to fight with space and all that other stuff. So yeah, I'm eliminating all that stuff. I'm probably done after this year. But the whole point of this video is whatever it is that you are doing that's stressing you out, you can either just quit altogether or you can figure out a plan to combat those different aspects of the hobby that's causing stress in your life. And that's it. That's all I got.